ESPN Reno. You're watching 2 News at 5.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Landon Miller. Kristen is off tonight, and thank you for keeping it here at 5 o'clock. Not only is the Super Bowl the biggest event of the year, it also is a vacation, means a vacation for a lot of visitors. Paul Nelson met some of them today, and Paul, why are so many of them coming to the Truckee Meadows for the Super Bowl?
Well, Landon, we got big screen TVs, sports betting, and Super Bowl parties. The Row is hoping to fill up all 4,000 of its rooms in its 3 hotels. And talking to people down here, we're also finding out that the Super Bowl is a really good reason for a pretty long weekend getaway.
$5.
A lot of people are heading to the Silver Legacy Race and Sportsbook, placing a number of bets on the Rams and Patriots game. And for many, the Super Bowl is a good reason for a 3 or 4 day weekend.
It's great. It's great. This is actually the first time I've been here, so so far so good.
We've been coming up here, a group of us, anywhere from 3 to 8 of us for the Super Bowl for like the last 20 years, kind of a guys' weekend thing.
That's great news for the 3 hotels in the Row. For them, the Super Bowl is much bigger than a game.
Super Bowl for us is really big. It's like New Year's in February, so we plan around it all year long. It's one of our biggest Row parties of the year.
Marini says virtually every bar will be its own Super Bowl, including El Jefe's and Brew Brothers. And there's also parties that you can pay to get into, like at Chin Chin. Some have all-you-can-eat food and other options.
We bring in our Super Bowl champions who come in and sign autographs. We make sure that there's something to do every day around the Super Bowl, whether it's bowling, whether it's parties, whether it's gaming events.
The Race and Sportsbook expects to be busier than last year, and the hotels could see the same.
We're on the books right now to have a great weekend, and we're looking forward to everybody getting here and celebrating Super Bowl at the Row.
And once kickoff comes around Sunday, people here say you can't beat the atmosphere for the biggest football game of the year.
It's going to be crowded, noisy, but that's what I like about it. Rather than sit home alone and watch TV or, I like to be with friends and just have a good time.
And a lot of people we talk to say they plan on eating out at some pretty nice restaurants and placing some bets on the table games in the casinos. And then, of course, there's the sports betting. The sports manager that we talked to here said that early on they heard a lot from people betting on the Patriots. Now that a lot of Californians are coming over to place bets, the Rams are getting a lot more bets. So now it's pretty well even. Covering the big story live, Paul Nelson, 2 News.
Appreciate it, Paul.